Flavonols are responsible for chocolate's anti-inflammatory properties and aid in the health of the endothelial cells that line your arteries. In one tiny trial, persons who ingested 300 mg of cocoa flavonols twice daily for 14 days had enhanced vascular function. More high-quality research on chocolate and its components, is required. 13 anti-inflammatory foods you should eat immediately. Inflammation can be beneficial and detrimental. On the one hand, it aids your body's defense against illness and harm. Chronic inflammation, can lead to disease. Stress, sedentary lifestyles, and inflammatory diets can all increase the risk. Yet, research suggests that certain nutrients can help reduce chronic inflammation. Here are 13 anti-inflammatory foods. 1. Berries. Berries are tiny fruits high in fiber, vitamins, and minerals. There are dozens of different kinds. Anthocyanins are antioxidants found in berries. These substances have anti-inflammatory properties, which may lower your risk of disease. In one study of 25 adults, those who drank blueberry powder daily produced more natural killer cells than those who did not. 2. Broccoli. Broccoli is high in nutrients. Along with cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and kale, it is a cruciferous vegetable. Consuming a lot of cruciferous vegetables has been linked to a lower risk of heart disease and cancer, according to research. This could be due to the antioxidants in them having anti-inflammatory properties. Broccoli contains sulforaphane, an antioxidant that reduces inflammation by lowering levels of cytokines and nuclear factor kappa B, which are chemicals in your body that cause inflammation. 3. Green tea. You've heard that green tea is one of the healthiest liquids you can consume. It has been linked to a lower risk of heart disease, cancer, Alzheimer's disease, obesity, and other illnesses, according to research. Many of its advantages are attributed to its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory characteristics. Particularly a compound is known as EPIGALLOCATECHIN3-gallate. EGCG reduces inflammation by decreasing pro-inflammatory cytokine production and fatty acid damage in your cells. 4. Mushrooms. While there are thousands of mushroom kinds around the world, a few are edible and farmed. Truffles, portobello mushrooms, and shiitake mushrooms are among them. Mushrooms have few calories and are high in selenium, copper, and all B vitamins. They also include phenols and other antioxidants that help to reduce inflammation. A species of fungus known as lion's mane can lower low-grade inflammation associated with obesity. Yet, one study discovered that boiling mushrooms reduced their anti-inflammatory properties. As a result, they may be best eaten raw or cooked. 5. Grapes. Grapes contain anti-inflammatory anthocyanins. Furthermore, they may reduce the risk of a variety of ailments, including heart disease, diabetes, obesity, Alzheimer's, and eye issues. Grapes are particularly high in resveratrol, another antioxidant molecule with many health advantages. According to research, resveratrol helps protect the heart against inflammation. In one trial of 60 persons with heart failure, those who took 250 mg resveratrol capsules daily for 3 months saw a drop in inflammatory gene markers like interleukin-6. An older study from 2012 discovered that persons who consumed grape extract daily had higher levels of adiponectin. Low levels of this hormone are linked to weight gain and a higher risk of cancer. 6. Turmeric. Turmeric is a spicy, earthy spice that is used in curries and other Indian foods. It has gained popularity due to the presence of curcumin, a potent anti-inflammatory substance. Turmeric has been found in studies to lower inflammation associated with arthritis, diabetes, and other disorders. People with metabolic syndrome were given 1 gram of curcumin daily, along with piperine from black pepper, in one trial. They saw a considerable reduction in the inflammatory marker CRP. It may be difficult to get enough curcumin from turmeric alone to have a visible effect. Taking isolated curcumin pills may be far more effective. Piperine, which can increase curcumin absorption by 2000%, is coupled with curcumin tablets. More research is needed to determine how turmeric dose affects inflammatory indicators. 7. Extravegetal olive oil. Extravegetal olive oil is one of the healthiest fats to ingest. It has a lot of monounsaturated fats and is a staple of the Mediterranean diet. which offers a lot of health benefits. In research, extra virgin olive oil has been associated to a lower risk of heart disease, brain tumors, and other severe health problems. CRP and many other inflammatory markers were significantly lower in those who consumed 1.7 ounces of olive oil per day for 12 months in one Mediterranean diet trial. The anti-inflammatory properties of oleocanthal, an antioxidant found in olive oil, have been compared to ibuprofen. Extra virgin olive oil contains more anti-inflammatory effects than refined olive oil. 8. Cocoa and dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is delectable, rich, and filling. It's also high in antioxidants, which aid to reduce inflammation. These may lower your risk of disease and help you age well. Flavonols are responsible for chocolate's anti-inflammatory properties and aid in the health of the endothelial cells that line your arteries. In one tiny trial, persons who ingested 300 mg of cocoa flavonols twice daily for 14 days had enhanced vascular function. More high-quality research on chocolate and its components, is required. In the meanwhile, buy dark chocolate with a high cocoa content. A higher percentage is even better, to gain these anti-inflammatory benefits. 9. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are a nutritional powerhouse. Tomatoes include a lot of vitamin C, potassium, and lycopene, an antioxidant with anti-inflammatory qualities. Lycopene may be especially effective in lowering pro-inflammatory chemicals linked to several types of cancer. Cooking tomatoes in olive oil allows you to absorb more of their lycopene content. This is because lycopene is a carotenoid, a nutrient that is better absorbed when combined with a supply of fat. 10. Cherries. Cherries are tasty and high in antioxidants including anthocyanins and catechins, which help to reduce inflammation. Although tart cherries have been examined more than other varieties, sweet cherries also offer health benefits. In one study, 37 older adults who ingested 16 ounces of tart cherry juice daily for 12 weeks had reduced levels of the inflammatory marker CRP. Another study found that taking tart cherry juice daily for 30 days did not affect inflammation in healthy younger adults. More research is required to determine how cherries can help reduce inflammation. 11. Foods that cause inflammation. Also, to including anti-inflammatory items in your diet, it is critical to restrict your consumption of foods that increase inflammation. Fast food, frozen meals, and processed meats, for example, have been linked to elevated blood levels of inflammatory indicators such as CRP. Meanwhile, trans fats, a form of unsaturated fatty acid associated with heightened inflammation, are found in fried foods and hydrogenated oils. Other foods, such as sugar-sweetened beverages and processed carbohydrates, have also been linked to inflammation. Here are some foods that have been related to higher levels of inflammation. Keep in mind that eating these on occasion is healthy. Aim to eat a well-balanced diet rich in whole foods, including plenty of fruits and vegetables. It is ideal to eat foods that have been processed. Finally, the bottom line. Chronic inflammation, even at modest levels, can cause disease. Choose a wide variety of delicious, antioxidant-rich meals to help keep inflammation at bay. Peppers, dark chocolate, seafood, and extra virgin olive oil are a few examples of foods that can help you cut inflammation and the risk of sickness. Only one thing: make your hot chocolate and enjoy the amazing antioxidant effects of chocolate now. 1 cup of your chosen milk, whether dairy, oat, or nut-based, heated and whisked in 1 tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa until dissolved to enhance flavor and sweetness. Add 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract and a dash of agave, honey, or maple syrup. Try it with a pinch of cayenne pepper and cinnamon for an added anti-inflammatory benefit. Summary sentence. Our experts examine the health and wellness field, and we update our articles as new information becomes available. I hope the above knowledge will be of some help to you, your friends and family. Wishing you and your family good health with loved ones and friends. Thank you for watching the video. If you find this video useful, please like and share to help more people know. Any questions, please leave a comment below the video. Please click subscribe and press the notification bell to support me. Lolo.